crispy onion rings around.
Pittsburgh was just ready for a change. We were ready collectively. The people of Pittsburgh were ready. We were tired of being labeled as blue collar.
Count these 4 young